Now, this all happened a while back, around the time I was 15. Now I was hitting puberty and falling in love with several chicks and all. But there was this one girl, this one random stranger. It seemed like she was the one. Her name was Tina. I met her literally sitting outside of my house. I was too much of a pussy to go up to her and talk. But it's been months, so I built up the balls to talk to her. I remember we talked for about a couple of weeks and got to know each other. Her voice was just like the sound of an angel. But life had to be a bitch, and she moved. I remembered the last conversation we had before she moved.
Oh, baby, I'm gonna miss you.
I can't let you go.
Hold out for me until we see each other again. Please wait.
I promised her. Then she left, out of my life. But as years passed, and I grew more and more, I was about 23, and I got sick of being single. So I then went out to go and find someone again. As I was about to get out and go to a club, I grabbed my iPod, which I never leave home without, and turned it on and went somewhere. But it was kind of weird when I turned it on. It said, "Please wait," instead of the usual loading symbol. I just ignored it and went out. So I then came back and got a girl's number. Her name was Kayla. I was overexcited since it's been a long time, and I was eager to call her. I know I sound desperate. As I pulled out my cell phone, it said I got a new text. Weird, since I put the ringer on loud and it never went off. The contact said unknown, and I read it, and all it said was this.
Seeing as if you're busy, I'll call you again. Hear the last ringing, though. Even though the ringer's off, don't be scared if that happens. Eventually you'll answer. About to go now. Don't drink alone.
It was quite random, and it didn't make any sense. I didn't bother to reply, so I just went on and called Kayla and got that stupid answering machine message. So I decided to call her later and hop in the shower. As I got out, I tried to call again, but she wouldn't answer. I murmured to myself a whole bunch of curse words to call a woman, and then I just went to bed that night and tried again in the morning. Once again, that goddamn message. I was getting pissed, and so I went to her house. I pounded on her door for about an hour until it opened by itself. I searched in her house to find her. I checked everywhere but her room, but I had that eerie feeling, as if someone was watching me. I opened the door, only to find Kayla slaughtered on her bed. I called the cops and they took me into questioning. I told them I walked inside and found her like that. They still put me in holding. So I decided to just fall asleep and expect to wake up and have them question me. But no, they just sent me home and told me someone cleared up my records. But who? I didn't care, as long as I got out of the goddamn cell. I went home and found a letter stuck between my car wipers. I took it out and all it said was, "Please wait." At that time, I had too much on my mind and just ignored it. And ever since then, I've been getting weird messages. And also, each time I went outside, I saw this person in a hoodie just staring at me. I went on with my life, acting like they weren't there. After about 4 years after Kayla died, I got another girlfriend. The same thing happened every time I called her. Her friend picked up and said she wasn't there. I've seen her around still and met up with her to spend the day together. Around the time of Valentine's Day, I got Angela a diamond ring, as I was about to marry her. I called her to meet up with me so we could spend the day together and then make my proposal. But this time, instead of her friend picking up, someone else picked up. The voice sounded so familiar. It was that of a female. One that I knew. One like an angel. She said,
Come over, she's ready.
When I got there, I saw someone running out to the alley near her house. I thought it was just some delinquent who tagged the walls with garbage. I went inside and went to her room. I couldn't find her there, so I went into the bathroom and found her, but not an unhappy occasion. I found her in the tub, with her intestines ripped out, tub filled with blood, and written on the walls in blood, "Please wait." I ran out the house and just ran home, leaving my car behind, not even caring. I got home, threw the ring, and ran in my room, just sitting there, about ready to cry. Why? Why does this happen? Then I heard her voice. It sounded like Tina.
Because you promised me.
I turned around and saw nothing. I was just going crazy. I hadn't remembered Tina since after Kayla died. Then I was able to piece it all together. The please wait in my iPod, it was her messing with it. Kayla dying, she did it so she could prevent us from being together. That one note saying, please wait, she stuck on my car. The person who cleared up my records, she did that for me. The messages, she sent those. The person outside, it was her watching me. That person who ran out to the alley, it was her. And Angela dying, and the please wait in the wall, she did that! I was about to go to the cops, but then I fainted. When I woke up, I was in my room. It was dark, and I was tied up. I saw a shadow at the end of my bed. I murmured, Tina?
You didn't wait. Why didn't you wait?
You don't understand, Tina.
No, I do understand. You don't love me anymore. I was just tossed aside like another toy in a kid's chest. You're heartless. You shattered me.
I didn't mean to. Just that I was so lonely and I missed you.
You're lying. I despise liars.
You're not the girl I once knew. What happened to the loving and caring Tina I once knew?
You fucking made me like this. You were the one who did this to me. I couldn't stand to see you with another person. I just went psycho after that.
She had that demonic overtone, getting more and more deeper. She then grabbed a scalpel.
I'm gonna make you regret your decisions. You ripped my heart out. Now I'm gonna return the favor.